How to build a healthy, mature relationship. Whether you are in a new relationship or a long-term relationship, it is important to have a mature approach to your relationship. It is important to be understanding and supportive of each other. It is also important to listen to each other and respect each other's opinions. Listen to one another with an open mind. Using good listening skills will enable you to improve the quality of your relationships. You will want to listen for clues and seek out common ground. You can also show your partner that you are interested in what he or she has to say. It may be that you have a shared professional interest or hobbies. If you are talking to someone who is difficult to talk to, it may be time to take a breather. If you are feeling overtaken, let your partner know what's on your mind. It's also not a bad idea to take a few minutes to think about your responses before speaking. Using the right words and leaving a positive impression will go a long way. The best listening skills involve active listening. This means you are paying attention to the content and not just the speaker. For example, when debating legalizing a same-sex marriage, you should listen for the entire meaning of the words and not just the words themselves. This will help you understand the nuances of your partner's point of view. The best listening skills involve asking relevant questions. This is not to say that you should be obnoxious. Asking for clarification will make your partner feel heard and may be necessary to resolve the matter. Using active listening techniques will also improve your communication skills. This will allow you to be more assertive when necessary and be less inclined to become defensive. Don't try to fix your partner's problems. Trying to fix your partner's problems in a mature relationship isn't always the best idea. You might end up doing more harm than good. In fact, you might end up adding a thorn to your already aching heart. If you're going to try, it's a good idea to know what you're doing. There are some things you can do and some you can't. One of the things you can do is change your own behavior. This isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes changing your behavior is a good way to improve your relationship. When you're trying to change your partner's behavior, it's a good idea to ask them if they are interested in making a change. One of the most important things you can do is learn from your mistakes. If you've made a mistake, you need to admit it. If you've made a mistake, you need to understand why it happened. If you're trying to make a change, you need to consider all the factors that led up to your decision. You can't be in a relationship with someone who doesn't accept the fact that you made a mistake. There are many things to do and see, but one of the most important things you can do is learn from your mistakes. The best way to do this is to make sure you do things the right way. For instance, you need to know if you're being taken advantage of. Maintain your individuality. Trying to maintain your individuality in a mature relationship is essential to the health of the relationship. Having the right boundaries helps maintain the relationship and the individuality of both partners. A healthy relationship has both trade-offs and occasional sacrifices. A healthy relationship is not abusive and it feels fair and equitable. A healthy relationship allows each partner to maintain their individuality and their personal goals. It helps each partner know what they want out of their relationship, and it allows each partner to find the balance between being a partner and being an individual. It also allows for increased vulnerability, which helps each partner grow and strengthen the relationship. The key to a healthy, mature relationship is communication. If you don't communicate your needs and feelings, it will be difficult to maintain your individuality. Communication helps each partner solve problems and build a mature, loving relationship. If you're struggling with communication, a couples therapist can help you discuss your needs. Maintaining your individuality in a mature relationship means knowing what you want out of your relationship and expressing those needs with confidence. If you are too afraid to express your needs, your partner will likely feel neglected. Being confident about your needs will help you assert your voice and ensure that you are on equal footing with your partner. When you want to maintain your individuality in a mature dating relationship, it's important to maintain your hobbies and interests. It's also important to stay in touch with friends and family. It's also important to maintain positive thinking. Keeping positive about yourself can help you avoid obsessions with other people. Managing your life efficiently. Managing your life efficiently in a healthy manner is a good thing. A healthy relationship is one where both partners are on the same page regarding their goals and objectives. Managing your life by doing things the right way is the best way to ensure your relationship lasts for the long haul. The most effective way to do this is to start by identifying and then rectifying any problems before they get out of hand. This is also best done in a non-confrontational manner. Once the dust has settled, the two partners should be well on their way to a blissful newfound love. Managing your life properly is best done by sticking to a checklist and following each other's lead. This will ensure your relationship is the envy of all your friends and family members. It is also important to remember that a healthy relationship is a two-way street, and you need to keep the lines of communication open. A good way to do this is by keeping your mobile phone in a secure location and keeping your laptop or tablet out of reach from curious family members. It is also a good idea to schedule regular FaceTime with your partner. Taking the time to genuinely engage with your partner will go a long way towards ensuring your relationship lasts for the long haul. If you are a couple of decades into your relationship, be sure to keep your spirits up by planning ahead for your future together. Talking about your hobbies. Putting a little thought into your hobby of choice will pay off dividends down the road. Whether you're interested in music, science, or art, you can find something you'll enjoy doing. It's also a good idea to get your spouse on board. After all, he or she is more likely to want to spend some quality time with you. You may want to do something similar to your own family, but don't be afraid to make your partner feel appreciated for the effort. Some couples may find that a weekly date night is not always on the books, so take some suggestions to heart. After all, a little quality time together is a nice reward for all the hard work you've put into your kin. The best way to do this is to ask your spouse for some well-earned time and then find out what they're interested in. This can be as simple as asking them to share a few of their favorite songs, or more elaborate as you build a collection of favorite books, games, and movies. Getting your spouse on board with a hobby of your own is a great way to make both of you feel like you're getting back on track after a long work week. You may even find that you find new interests you never knew you had. A hobby can be a great way to spend quality time together, and you'll be surprised at what you come up with. Managing your emotions. Managing your emotions in a relationship can be a difficult task. It requires patience and a good balance. This is important if you want to avoid problems and maintain your power in your relationship. If you are having a hard time managing your emotions, it is a good idea to seek a therapist's help. They can help you improve your relationships and your overall well-being. You can manage your emotions in a mature relationship by knowing what triggers your emotions and how to deal with them. You can do this by thinking about your actions and the consequences. This will help you make better decisions and handle stressful situations. You can also learn how to express your emotions. This can be a lifelong process. It is a good idea to learn how to label your emotions so that you know when to stop expressing them. Managing your emotions in a mature relationship involves working together on challenges. This will increase your emotional security. You will also be able to learn how to handle conflict in a constructive way. If you are in a relationship, you will experience a whirlwind of emotions. These include fear, anger, insecurity, and despair. Some of these emotions may be hormonal. These emotions can be difficult to control and can lead to bad decisions. To prevent these problems, you must learn how to manage your emotions.